Alright guys, so I'm going to do a review on this Assisi Loop. It was recommended by my vet, and I got the 20 centimeter size, so it did come in a 10 centimeter or a 20 centimeter. So I got this for my dog Ferdinand because he does have arthritis, among other issues. He's been limping the past few weeks, so instead of adding something like an NSAID or an anti-inflammatory or anything like that because of all the other medicines that he's on, we're going to try this and see how it goes. So you can also use this on like horses and small animals and stuff like that, but it's, I'll show you what it is in a minute when I take it out of the box. But this is the box that it comes in, and I ordered it Monday, I believe, and it is now Thursday. So it only took a few days to get here, so I'm really excited to try this and see how it goes for Ferdinand. So stand by. All right, so I went ahead and opened the box, and it has your receipt on top, but I took that off because it does have my address on it. So see, I did do the 2.0 manual size 20 centimeter loop, so you can use it for your cats, dogs, horses, which is why I got the bigger one too, is I can use it on the horses if I need to. I can use it for Brinley's arthritis after her knee surgery. So this is how it comes. And looks like the directions are pretty simple. So I'm excited to open this up and use it on Ferdinand. Alright, so this is what it looks like once you actually open the box. There is nothing underneath this that we need to read about or anything, but it basically just tells you like what it's good for, and then some of their contact information down here. And this is the loop, and it looks like it's about the size of a sheet of paper. Like I said, it's the 20 centimeter size. And just a little bit of history. Ferdinand is 7 now. He had 2 TPLO surgeries, one on each back leg, on his knees whenever he was a puppy, like I said, a year old, and had those done. He's been on an arthritis supplement and stuff his whole life up until about a year ago when he got diagnosed with irritable bowel disease. So he cannot have anything with he's sensitive to protein, so he can't have beef and chicken and anything fun anymore. Because it'll cause a flare-up. So basically, I wasn't able to give him anything as far as a supplement. So when he started limping a few weeks ago, the problem is, we don't want to give him anything with an NSAID or something that's going to cause an ulcer or anything like that. So basically, we're kind of in a catch-22 because his thyroid levels, which are off, he was newly diagnosed with that this year. And, we're trying to figure out the correct dose for that. His thyroid, he's hypothyroid right now, so he's getting fat, and so that's kind of contributing to the limping a little bit. So I'm gonna try this. The vet recommended it, and we're gonna try and use this as something that is not, obviously it does not have to be ingested, and we're gonna see how this works. It's got great reviews. They have an Instagram, but I just wanted to kind of do a first-hand review on this and what I think about it. So this feels rubbery, it's flexible. The batteries, they are not rechargeable, so if you read these, it says that they're good for at least 150 treatments, so hopefully they last that long. But if you break it down, these are around $330. So if you break it down, though, if you're trying to do laser and stuff for your dog, it was very hard for me to find something that was a class 3 or class 4 laser just for a regular person to use at home. And you want at least that high of a laser, because if not, it's not really going to get deep enough into the tissue, from what my vet was telling me. So she suggested this. I did some research on some other things, and decided that this was hopefully the best option. So we're going to give it a try, and I will let you know what I think about it. But it's very lightweight. So, like I said, I plan on using this on the horses if need be. Brinley's knee after her surgery. So it's very light. And the lady, when I ordered it, said that when you put their leg in here or whatever you're using it on, it might feel like when you're touching the screen of a TV back in the day, it'll feel fuzzy, but it shouldn't hurt them or anything. And you should kind of avoid metal objects too, because not that because he does have metal plates in his knees, so I asked specifically about this, but it's basically just because it will pull towards the metal, not that it's gonna damage anything in his knees. So I'm really excited to try this, and I hope it gives Ferdinand some relief, so fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll film it whenever I go to put it on his leg. Do you want to try your new Assisi Loop? Rocco, I wasn't talking to you. Do you want to try it? Oh yeah, you ready? So like I said, he has thyroid issues, so ignore his hair. It doesn't always look this kinky or dry or patchy or anything like that. So we're still trying to figure out how to get his levels straight. And yeah, so we're gonna try this. But look, do you want to smell it? So it didn't come with instructions or anything, but I watched, you know, or I looked up like a good bit of people using theirs. So it looks like there's just a button here, power. Okay. Looks like it's on. Let's see. Do you want to put your leg in it? Or do you want to just set it here like this? So it's supposed to, after 15 minutes, just shut off and go from there. But let me see. I don't really feel anything myself. But all of the cats are starting to fuss because it's almost dinner time. The most funniest patient bird. Yeah, we'll leave this on for 15 minutes and we'll see how it goes. I did start my timer, so we've only had it on for a couple of minutes. I did put his leg through it. And I guess like if I put my hand in it, it kind of feels cool, like a little cool. I don't know. I don't personally feel anything, but after like a couple minutes, he like laid down, like it feels good. So does that feel nice? So let's hope this gives you some relief, my baby. So based off my timer, we have about a minute left. So I'm gonna see if it goes off on its own, like it says. But it says to run, like to not run it again for like 2 hours, just to help prolong the life of the battery. And yeah, look at that. It goes off 15 minutes all by itself, on the dot almost. So, yeah. Seems to be enjoying it. And like I said, please excuse his hair. If you have a dog with thyroid issues, you know the kinky mess, the dry, brittle hair, the patchy hair loss, the weight gain. So, you were talking about you. How did that feel, baby? Did you like that? How did it feel? Oh, it's all relaxed. Look at you. Oh, so good. Does that feel good? Oh, it felt good. So we'll see how this does over the next week or so. You know, doing daily treatments. I think you can do like 2-3 times a day if I'm not mistaken, but double check me on that. But I'm gonna read up some more on it. But I wanted to get a quick treatment in for him, and it looks like he enjoyed it. Like I said, I kind of looped his leg in here, which he was fine with. He's used to me, like back in the day before he had his surgery, like icing his knees and using a heating pad, and he's really a good boy about getting his little spa treatments. So so far he looks very relaxed after his treatment, so that's exciting. But like I said, I'll kind of add on to this video and do like how it worked after about a week, or maybe even a few days. So if we get some really good results after the next few days, I will just add that there. he is so chill right now. But yeah, like I said, if you really tried to like put your hand in here when it was on, it may have felt like a little cool, a little tingly, but it was honestly, I know they're way more sensitive than we are, but I was just kind of curious. Really was nothing like dramatic, so really excited. So stay tuned to see how this does. Okay, so it is now 1 week having the Assisi Loop and using it every day. So on the day that we got it, June 15th, all the way to June 22nd, which is today. And the first day I got it, I used it twice a day. Then for a few days after that, I used it 3 times a day. So you have to give the battery a break because it is not rechargeable. So basically once this battery dies, that is it. But if you do the math, and it's just $330 for this loop, but you know, do that way, you're supposed to get about 150 treatments minimum out of this battery. So basically with that, we did 2 treatments that first day, then we did 3 treatments a day after that, and we did the 3 treatments a day after, like, for maybe 3-4 days, and then the past few days here I've only done twice a day. So also, if you hear like hissing or anything in the background, that's just the ducks wanting their dinner. But all right, so how do I feel about this loop? For the money, I feel like I do wish it was rechargeable. However, if you break that down for at least 150 treatments, I want to say it was about $2.30 a treatment, somewhere around there. But I am going to keep track of how much I actually get out of this loop, so even all the way to the end, so that I know how many I got exactly. But how do I feel about it with him? So it's not invasive at all. You can just set it on them. You can put their leg on it, or in it. And it did seem to, relax him. He did like it, and he would kind of stretch out, like at night before bed when I would do the treatment with him. He would just kind of stretch out and relax and really enjoy it. It does, when you turn it on, it does go off by itself after 15 minutes, so it's super convenient. And that was the most dramatic yawn ever. But overall, does he still limp? Yes, when he first gets up, he's still stiff, which is, I wasn't expecting any miracles or anything like that. However, his personality has made almost like a 180. He has been wanting to play again. He's been trying to play with the cats. There's been several times where I've had to be like, wait, no, because he's tried to run and play. So he's enjoying some sun right now, getting his vitamin D. But basically, do I think this has helped him? Yes, absolutely. Would I buy this again? Absolutely. So it's a big stretch, but basically, for dogs that are older, I know he's only 7, but for even if you have like a geriatric dog, or dogs like Ferdinand, where you have to be careful what medicine you give them, or they're very sensitive with medicine, and you're trying to buy time before you have to put them on something stronger. Like I said, we were recommended, we didn't want to do like NSAIDs or anything, but we were thinking about like ketamine injections, CBD oils, stuff like that, and we're really trying to keep some things in our back pocket as far as what we have for him as he gets older. So for this Assisi Loop, which did come recommended by my vet, and I had done a lot of research on like buying lasers and stuff like that, and the laser that they use at the vet is about $30,000. So unfortunately, as much as I wish I could afford that, I could not get that for him. But this, like I said, came highly recommended from my vet, and after reading some reviews and researching other companies and stuff like that, and kind of doing some research on the science behind this, it is a PEMF technology, so the pulse electromagnetic, if I'm saying that correctly. So, but basically, it doesn't do what a class 4 laser does, but it's very close. So, I'm really excited with the results. of how it's going. So I still try to get him to not run and stuff like that. We do try to do, like, you know, quality of life stuff. So if he wants to play, like, I do let him play a little bit, but kind of have to reel him in a little bit. But you can see him getting up and moving around. So he does have, it's his back left leg that was causing the most recent issues. So if you can see how he's standing, he does kind of still favor the left leg a little bit. He doesn't always put all of his weight on that leg. But honestly, when he gets up and walks around, he's not nearly as painful or sore or stiff as he used to be. And if he is, he does walk out of it a lot quicker. But like I said, his personality has just gotten a lot better. He's acting more himself, which just makes me happy. And so, you know, I do recommend this product. Do I think it's a cure-all, or, you know, that he's never going to have any flare-ups or anything like that? No, I'm not going to be naive and say that I think that this fixes everything. I know he still has arthritis, but does it take away some of the inflammation in his joint and bring him some relief? Yes. So just wanted to give my thoughts on this loop. I didn't see too many, you know, just regular person like giving their review on this loop, outside of like companies and vets and stuff like that. So I wanted something that's just really unbiased. This is me buying it with my own money. I'm not sponsored or anything like that on this video. So I just wanted to give, like, you know, our experience of the Assisi Loop. So if you're thinking about buying it, I do highly recommend it, and I think overall it'll be a good purchase for you. And like I said, you can use it on your dog, your cat, any other, like, you have a rabbit, ferret, stuff like that. I'm actually gonna plan on using it on Maya's back leg here shortly. So but yeah, he's moving around okay, but let's see if we can get him to come here, Fred, come here. Goody, come here. Boy. But yeah, so we do recommend this product. So if you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, you know, just let us know down below. If you have anything that you think has worked better or anything like that, we're always open to learning new things. So, you know, again, comment down below if you have anything that you'd like to see, and we'll see you on the next video. Tell them bye, Ferdinand. Say thanks, YouTube.